Hi guys, I'm Dr. Jerry.
Dr. David
Dr.
here.
David from Sprouting Health Chiropractic Kinesiology. Today we're going to talk about something quite interesting.
Dr. Jeremy,
Oh yeah.
I've got a bit of eye twitching on the left side today.
We're actually doing it live. No, we're actually going to be talking about eyelid twitching today, guys. And it's really interesting because Dr. David doesn't really have eyelid twitching. But you told me something interesting a minute ago.
So before we dive into it, it's just a little bit of cultural knowledge over here. I'm just sharing with you guys. When this eyelid twitching happens in my culture, when the left side twitches, something good is about to happen. Something bad is about to happen if you have right side twitch.
That's so
something
interesting.
Superstitious,
Yeah,
right?
I thought that was just quite interesting. But today we're going to talk about why your eyelid twitches and what we can do to help resolve eyelid twitching, because it's something we actually do see quite commonly in practice. So we know there's some risk factors that will, the type of people that are more likely in the research to get eyelid twitching. And
100%. So we know that being female in cold weather, there are some risk factors of eyelid twitching. And there are things that can also precipitate eyelid twitching. For example, fatigue, stress,
absolutely.
sometimes exercises,
Not enough sleep,
and too much caffeine sometimes.
and alcohol intake as well. So there are a bunch of risk factors that will actually lead to excess eyelid twitching. And typically, eyelid twitching or myokymia is the medical terminology for eyelid twitching, will happen when the eyelid flutters, all right? And the muscle actually can't turn off properly, so the muscle keeps being activated. In rare cases, you can get both sides, it's usually the top, and it will usually just go for seconds to minutes. Look, if it goes for hours to days, and even to weeks, there can be much more severe underlying pathologies, and we want to get that checked out. The ones we're talking about here are the ones that just persist for like more your minutes to days.
Minutes to days, yes.
Yeah.
100%.
And there's some other things that we can do to help manage that, and we'll go through that for you guys now. So some that you can do at home, and some other ones that we can help you with in here.
Yeah, so first thing first, rest. Rest is a really big thing because oftentimes when this happens to me, I found I'm quite fatigued, I'm quite tired. So rest is a big one. Drink some water, eliminate your alcohol, stop smoking, and at the same time, maybe reduce your caffeine intake as well.
Absolutely.
What else can we do, Dr. Jeremy?
Yeah, it's a great points there. So some other things we do is look at the biochemistry of what makes a muscle contract. And biochemically, if you've got too much acetylcholine, which makes a muscle contract, there's ways to break that down. And interestingly, what breaks that down is B2, B3, manganese, and zinc. And if you're nutritionally deficient, sometimes that can lead to too much acetylcholine, which will lead to some of these fine muscle tremors, particularly in the eyelids as well. So there's a way to help manage that by looking at your biochemistry and why your biochemistry might be out of balance. So sometimes eyelid twitching can be a hint for us to go and look at some other things like your gut or something like that to get to the reason why that eyelid might be twitching. So if anyone that you guys know has eyelid twitching, get them in, we can check them out and see if we can help manage that from a biochemical perspective. But again, if it goes through persistent long periods, we want to get that checked out in a deeper way. Thanks, guys.